Legends of the Hidden Temple. With your guide, Kirk Bog. And here he is now.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Nice to see you. Nice to see you, Olmec. Welcome to Legends of the Hidden Temple. The rooms are filled with lost treasures that are protected by mysterious Mayan temple guards. Only Olmec knows the legend behind each of the treasures in his temple. Which one are we going to hear about today?
The legend of the war fan of the 47 Ronin.
Oh, the war fan of the 47 Ronin. Well, one of these 6 teams will have a chance to retrieve the war fan. Will it be the Red Jaguars? The Blue Barracudas? The Green Monkeys? The Orange Iguanas? The Purple Parrots? Or the Silver Snakes? They're going to have to pass a tough physical and mental test, and in the end, only one team will have the right to enter Olmec's temple. But first, they have to cross the moat, and Olmec will tell us how they'll have to do it today.
Before you hang the ruins of an ancient swinging bridge. When Kirk gives the signal, the first player will jump onto the first swinging step. Then, your partner will climb onto the step with you. When both players are on the same step, the first player can move on to the next one. If one of you falls, both of you must begin again. When both partners have crossed the bridge, run over and hit the gong. The first 4 teams to hit their gongs will go on to the next round.
All right, teams, are you ready? Yeah! Olmec, are you ready?
Let's rock.
On your marks, get set, go! This is tough. They gotta get that swing going right away. The Blue Barracudas are up first, but it's gonna be neck and neck. This takes total teamwork here. Oh, looks like the Blue Barracudas fell, but no, they're back on. They're gonna be the first team. So the Green Monkeys, the Red Jaguars, and the Silver Snakes. We got our 4 teams right there. Oh, nice job by the Silver Snakes. Came across in the last second, just nosed out the Purple Parrots. Going on to the steps of knowledge are the Silver Snakes. And the Green Monkeys. The Blue Barracudas. And the Red Jaguars. Purple Parrots and the Orange Iguanas gave it a great effort too. We got a great gift for it, and here's what it is.
Kushlings! Nothing else is so cute and feels so cool. And only Kushlings have such wild moves. Grab them before they're gone. Kushlings, your wild little friends.
As the quest continues, it's now time for Olmec to tell us about the war fan of the 47 Ronin. But before we get started, pay attention because your knowledge of the legend can bring you a step closer to Olmec's temple.
Some of the boldest and most cunning warriors of old Japan were the 47 Ronin. As Lord Asano's bodyguards, they accompanied him to the palace of the Shogun, the ruler of Japan. But somehow the evil Lord Kira still managed to do away with Asano. Kobayashi, #1 samurai, called the others together.
Boys, we must up big time. And you know what that means. We're unemployed? That too. But now we're Ronin, outcasts. We must find a way to get even.
But Lord Kira was ready.
Double the walls, triple my guards, cancel my dental appointment. The Ronin are on the warpath.
For 2 years, Lord Kira waited for their attack, but the 47 Ronin were secretly plotting their revenge. Finally, Kira relaxed.
Those whips, they'll never attack. Reduce the guard.
The next night, the Ronin crept across the snow. They fought valiantly through the guards and found Kira hiding in a bathroom. They did away with the evil lord, then surrendered to the Shogun. But instead of punishing them, he ordered their story be painted onto a war fan. Your quest is to find the war fan of the 47 Ronin and bring it back here.
All right, so Olmec, tell us where this war fan is.
The war fan can be found in the quicksand bog.
Ooh, all right. Teams, you're standing on the steps of knowledge. In a minute, Olmec will ask you a question. If you think you know the answer, I want you to stop down on the ancient marking in front of you. If you're right, you're going to move down to the next level. But if you're wrong or run out of time, I'm going to give the other teams a chance to answer. The first two teams to make it to the bottom level will be one step closer to Olmec's temple. Olmec, we're now ready for your first question.
Were the 47 Ronin chefs, sailors, or samurai?
Red Jaguars.
Samurais?
That is correct.
Nice job, Red Jaguars. Step on down. Next question, Olmec.
Is a samurai a thief, a warrior, or a baker?
Silver Snake.
Warrior.
That is correct.
Nice job, Silver Snake. Step down. Next question, Olmec.
Does the word Ronin mean brave man, fool, or outcast?
Silver Snake.
Outcast.
That is correct.
Nice job. Silver Snakes are suddenly just one step away from the temple game. Looking for two teams. Next question, Olmec.
Were the 47 Ronin the bodyguards of Lord Asano, Lord Byron, or Lord Kira?
Three monkeys.
Lord Kira.
Incorrect.
Red Jaguar.
Lord Hero? Or Hero?
Incorrect. The correct answer was Lord Asano.
All right. Keep moving. Olmec, next question.
According to our legend, the name of the number one samurai was Kobayashi Yoko.
Red Jaguar.
Kobayashi.
That is correct.
Nice jobs. Red Jaguars are tied with the Silver Snakes and just one step away from the temple games. Still time for the Blue Barracudas and the Green Monkeys. Next question, Olmec.
Did the 47 Ronin find Lord Kira hiding in a barrel?
Red Jaguar.
In the bathroom?
That is correct.
We've got our first team going to the temple games. It's the mighty Red Jaguars. We're looking for one more team. Who's it going to be? The Silver Snakes, the Green Monkeys, or the Blue Barracudas? Next question, Olmec.
In old Japan, was the military ruler the pharaoh, the shogun, or the prime minister?
Green Monkeys.
Shogun?
That is correct.
The Green Monkeys are on the board. Step on down. Blue Barracudas, you can get in there. Next question, Olmec.
The shogun was the military ruler, but was his boss the king, the emperor, or Mrs. Shogun?
Silver Snakes.
Emperor?
That is correct.
These two teams have been going on to the temple games. It's the Red Jaguars and the Silver Snakes. Woo! Great match. Green Monkeys, Blue Barracudas, come on down here. Great job by these two teams. We got a great gift for them, and here's what it is.
Kids and their parents will enjoy Magical Maze, the simple game of twists and turns. It's easy to play and a mystery to solve. Magical Maze, new from University Games.
These two teams will be playing for the right to enter Olmec's temple, and they're going to do it right after this. Welcome back to Legends. Now the glory goes to the fastest and the strongest. But before we get started, I want to find out what our teams are made of. On the Red Jaguars, we have Joe. Joe is into basketball, and he also likes to collect keys. And also on the Red Jaguars is Jillian. She likes to sing, play volleyball, and collect karaoke tapes. Let's hear it for the Red Jaguars. We got a tough Silver Snake over here. It's going to be very good competitive teams out here today. On the Silver Snakes, we have Jeremy. Jeremy likes to play basketball, and he also wants to be a stand-up comedian. And Elise is into horseback riding, and she also likes to play basketball. Let's hear it for the Silver Snakes. All right. Teams, are you guys ready to play?
Yeah!
All right, go get ready for the temple games, and I'll tell you what's going to happen here. In the temple games, let's bring out those pendants of life. That's right, they're going to need those pendants to protect them from the dreaded temple guards. As they make their way through the temple, there are 3 temple games. Olmec, tell us about temple game number 1.
The 47 Ronin sneaked up to Lord Kira's castle and overcame the guards. Before you stands Lord Kira's castle, which you must infiltrate from below. When Kirk gives the signal, launch yourself toward the webbing, climb through, and throw the samurai back down through the hole. Then, go on to the next level and do it once more. When you reach the top, throw the warrior through the hole and ring the gong. The first player to ring the gong, or the player that's further along after 60 seconds, wins.
All right. They You're gonna have to do some serious bouncing here. Let's put 60 seconds on the clock. On your marks, get set, go! There they go as they bounce. And grab a samurai and throw him through. And then they can continue on. There they go, they're almost up. Silver Snakes are a little bit ahead. Who's going to be able to throw it first and gong? It's going to be tight. Oh, that's it. Silver Snakes made it up just ahead of the Red Jaguars. Man, that was neck and neck, but they just gonged them just a little bit ahead of the Red Jaguars. The Silver Snakes get the half pennant of life. The next game is worth a half pennant. Olmec, tell us about Temple game number 2.
Some Japanese gardens are made not of plants, but of sand and rocks, which are valued for their interesting shapes or colors. While the Ronin were plotting their revenge, they often passed secret messages to each other by hiding them under garden rocks. Before you lies a tunneled garden filled with colored rocks. When Kirk gives the signal, crawl through the first tunnel, pop through the hole, and grab the rock you find there. Then, go on to the next hole. If the rock you find there matches the rock you already have, bring them both back and drop them in your bin. Otherwise, exchange the rock you have for the one you find and go on to the next hole. The player with the most pairs in their bins in 60 seconds wins.
All right, our samurai are going to pass some secret messages, so let's put 60 seconds on the clock. On your marks, get set, go. As they tunnel underneath, they're looking for the matching rocks, popping up through the holes, grabbing a piece, now trying to find the gold. Who's going to be the first one to find one? It's tough because they're battling each other underneath. This takes a total recall, remembering where you've been. 29 seconds, no one's scored yet. They've got to go back. They got to remember where they are, and then go back to the next one. Oh, we got it, one pair right there. Silver Snakes have scored. Just a few more seconds. Will the Red Jaguars get theirs? Will the Red Jaguars find one? And no, they don't. Time's up. Come on out, teams. Come on out over here. Climb on out. Let's take a look. That was tough. It took total recall here. Well, as you can see, the Red Jaguars didn't score, but the Silver Snakes got one pair of matching rocks. The Silver Snakes get the half pennant of life. Wow, that was a tough match. So that gives the Silver Snakes one, and the Red Jaguars still need to score, and they can do that in the next round. It's worth a full pendant. Olmec, tell us about Temple game number 3.
Lord Kira, expecting an attack, doubled the walls of his castle. Your task is to double the walls of the towers before you. When Kirk gives the signal, the player on the ground grabs a stone ring and throws it to their partner. Catch the ring, slide toward the tower, toss it over the tower, and then go back for another. That's the cue to toss another ring. The first team to build a wall of 6 rings around the tower, or the team that places the most rings in 60 seconds wins.
Let's see how fast these teams can build this tower. Let's put 60 seconds on the clock. On your mark, get set, go. This is for the temple. This game's twofold. Yes, one is to catch it, but number 2 is to get your accuracy down. Whoa, the Red Jaguars scored. It's 1-0 Jaguars as they build the wall. Oh, almost scored again. It's not just speed, it's accuracy, and the Red Jaguars have hit it again. And the Silver Snakes score. Oh, nice move by the Silver Snakes. They need to stop. They didn't get a good shot. There. Oh, that was a nice move by the Silver Snakes. A few seconds left. They're going to have to score quick. out right now. As you can see right over here, the Silver Snakes didn't score with any of the rings. The Red Jaguars got 2. That gives them the full pendant of life, giving them each a full pendant. So we have a tie, and we go to the tiebreaker round. Let's go over to the tiebreaker pedestal. All right, guys, get into position, and let me give you the tiebreaker rules. In a second, Olmec's going to ask you a question. If you think you know the answer, I want you to hit the gong in front of you. If you're right, you and your partner will be going inside the temple in search of the war fan of the 47 Ronin. If you're wrong or run out of time, I'm going to give the other player a chance to answer. All clear? All right, Olmec, we're ready for the final question.
Samurai always wore 2 of these weapons. Slingshots.
Silver Snake.
Swords?
That is correct.
The Swords is right. The Silver Snakes got it right. And the Silver Snakes are going to the temple. Great job. Nice answer. Quick on the bell. Red Jaguars, what can I say? This was a great match. It was neck and neck all the way. You guys were awesome. We're going to give you a great gift, and here's what it is.
Jet set! In a cool world, if everyone isn't beautiful, then nobody is. Jet set! Cool kids' clothes!
Silver Snakes can make it through Olmec's temple, retrieve that war fan of the 47 Ronin, and they're going to do it right after this. Welcome back to Legends. The Silver Snakes have proven themselves worthy and now have earned the right to enter Olmec's temple. But before we get started, Olmec's going to give them that information that'll help them retrieve the war fan of the 47 Ronin.
You could start by running up the stairs to the crypt. Grab the book from the skeletons and pass into the pit of the pendulum. Knock over the column and climb into the king's storeroom. Smash the clay pot to find the key that will lead you into the chamber of sacred markers. Match the symbols on the right to those on the left and pass into the room of the ancient warriors. Place yourself in the correct armor and open the door to the shrine of the Silver Monkey. Assemble the statue and you may be headed toward the room of the secret password. Find the tablet with the correct inscription and shout it out to open the door to the Pharaoh's secret passage. Slide down the tunnel to the quicksand bog where you could smash through the dark forest. But beware of the temple guards that may inhabit the trees. Find the key in the tree and you'll enter the Jester's Court. Press yourself against the correct wall painting and you'll gain entry to the tomb of the Headless Kings. Pull the vines to release their folds and attach the missing skull to its proper king. Then race through the pit, climb through the ledges, race down the stairs and back through the temple gate. The choices are yours and yours alone. You won 1 pendant in the temple games. Who's going first?
I am.
Very well, Jeremy. When Kirk gives the signal, you'll race through the gates into the temple and make your way towards the war fan of the 47 Ronin. Hidden inside the temple are temple guards assigned to protect 3 specific rooms. You can trade your pendant for an extra life and go on, but if you're caught without a pendant, you'll be taken out of the temple. And it'll be Elisa's turn to try and enter and try her luck. If you reach the war fan, all the doors of the temple will instantly unlock, and the temple guards will vanish. Return through the gates with the war fan in 3 minutes, and you will both be handsomely rewarded. And here's how.
First, you get a color TV from Panasonic, a space-saving 10-inch color TV with remote. With an under-cabinet mounting bracket, it's perfect for the bedroom or kitchen from Panasonic. Grab the war fan within 3 minutes. You'll also receive the World Book Information Finder CD-ROM. Provides the complete text and tables from the World Book Encyclopedia, plus 225,000 entries from the World Book Dictionary, available in DOS, Mac, or Windows. If you can bring the war fan out of the temple before 3 minutes is up, you'll both be going to Jamaica! FDR, Jamaica's deluxe oceanfront family resort, includes all meals, water sports, entertainment, children's programs, and tours to Dunn's River Falls.
All right, let's see if we can get these guys to Jamaica. Let's get in position here, Jeremy. Mouthpiece is in. All right, Olmec, will you lower your gate, please? Put 3 minutes on the clock. On your marks. Get set. Go! There he goes, up into the temple. Which way is he heading? Up into the crypt where he has all the books. First one, temple guard right off the bat. He goes around, gives up his pendant, moves on. Get a big swing on that one. Nice move. Can he come back? No, he goes right back down. He's heading in the tomb of the Headless Kings. There he goes. He's pulling the rope, looking for the skull. I like this team. They're fast. Looking for the skull. Where is it? Buried among the bones. Somewhere he's got to look for that skull. It's around there somewhere. There it is. No, he tries the next one. Oh, there he goes. He's heading off. Which way is he going? He's heading up. Into the chamber of the sacred markers. He grabs 2 markers. Nice thinking. He grabs another. Which door will open? He's got to get them in the right order. There he goes. Heading to the room of the ancient warriors. He gets into the first warrior. The door opens immediately into the shrine of the silver monkey. Minute 23 seconds as he grabs all the pieces. Whoa, nice technique. He's got the base. Now the belly. Now the head. What music going? Oh, temple guard. It's time for Elise to go in. He's got a path cleared out. She's going to have to move. Keep moving. Move fast. Going down. You got time. Oh, her partner, Jeremy, kicked the door shut once he passed through. So she's just going to have to push hard. Still plenty of time. He cleared a great path for her. There she goes. 21 seconds left. She's heading up the chamber. There she goes. One straight move all the way across. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2. Slide down. Slide down. Oh! She could have slid down, but she ran out of time. Jeremy cleared a major path for her, but she wasn't able to get through. They did a great job already. They get the TV set. I know they're happy about that. Can I have that? No, I guess I can't have that. We're going to go ahead and give it to Jeremy. There's Elise. She's making her way back to the temple. These guys are awesome all the way through. We got to get out of here. Jeremy did a great job. Got a great team. I know you had a good time. We did too. So see you next time for another great adventure and another great legend of the Hidden Temple. Bye-bye.
Legends of the Hidden Temple was recorded in front of a live studio audience in Nickelodeon Studios at Universal Studios, Florida.